Yes, you don't go to the Why are you putting that fridge? Hmm? Why are you putting that fridge? The water, the drink, and the milk. Which drink? Which milk? Don't put anything else. There's nothing to do inside. It's only water, drink. Water, drink. I thought there's no light again.
Yeah, come on, go ahead, this thing. Take it inside.
What should we show you now?
Hmm?
Should we show you now?
Okay.
Ready, stand up. Stand up. Let me arrange this. Okay. Good. Yes. I did. Yeah. Did you catch it? Oh!
Right down, yeah.
Maya, come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Why mama hold me jump? Mommy life and why papa went through. Hi guys. Hope you guys are fine. Hope you guys are fine. You're welcome. Where are you watching from? Hi guys. So today, right now, we want to bake cake. Right now, I want to bake cake. So I hope you guys are watching me. Mm. So guys, we are making arrangements on how to bake cake. So if you want to learn how to bake cake, just follow my procedures. Like this flour has sugar. That's sugar inside. This flour already have sugar. We want to bake cake right now. I actually want to make jollof rice and cake, but I choose to make cake first and later we'll do jollof rice. So you guys should watch. So this thing is now look at the butter. The sugar inside this butter is just too much. The sugar inside the butter is just too much. This butter and this is butter and sugar mix. It has been mixed already. I don't know if you guys can see me. It's mixed already. So I'm trying to take it from scoop it out. I mean, scoop it out from the nylon. Hmm. This thing is. Is that there is flour inside? Okay, okay. Hey, baby, talk louder now. I don't want to talk louder. Let all my audience hear you. So we have our butter and sugar mix here. It's been mixed before. It has been mixed before. So I'm going to stir up everything now. Where is the other hanky, sir? I don't know. Why did you put it in the room? Oh, I don't want to use this one. Who put it there? No, that's not what I'm talking about. The other one we used to use, the red and kind of red and white stuff like that. It's not.
So why did you carry it?
To where?
Check which one is that.
She just wants to stand up.
Please, can I sit down? Because it's, I believe it's one of the one.
It's the one we've used now. Look at it.
Why did you put it there?
So guys, sorry. Now I've used this one now. I can wash it. So this is our batter, which is the butter and the sugar mix. This is it. So we're stirring now. Just a little butter, no plenty. Because I don't even know which the gram now. But I feel it's gonna be enough. So we are still mixing. We are still mixing our butter and sugar mix. This looks somehow, baby. Which one of butter did you use? We are still mixing. So guys, what is happening here now is that you say our first mix is butter with sugar, and it has been mixed down for like 2 days now. So I don't know, it might not actually turn out right. So what I want to do now is that I want to scoop it, since I want to do both cake and chin chin. So what I'm going to do now, because I want to arrive at the perfect recipe, which is our cake. So what I'm going to do is that I scoop the mixed butter and sugar in another bowl. Don't know if you guys can see it, in another bowl. I'm going to use this for the chin chin, and then I will use this butter for my cake. I don't know if you guys understand now. So since this one has been mixed before, you understand, because the rule about baking cake is that you must not over mix. So this one has been down for a while, so I don't want to use it again. I will use this one. I will use this one here for my cake, and then I will use this for my chin chin. So maybe I'll saw on. See, I'm speaking my language for you. Maybe this one. Maybe it was inside floor, right? The one you brought. It was inside floor, but can you remove it? So so I'm bringing out my butter now. So here we have our butter here, which is this butter. Got it? I didn't use everything. This is 250 gram. I didn't use everything. And you use the butter depending on the quantity of cake you want to make. You understand? So I'm using 6 inches pan, and I don't want the cake to be too oily or too moist. So this is just the quantity I want to use. Remember, once you stir and you continue to stir, the butter with the sugar is going to rise. You understand? So you don't need to use too much butter here. So we are doing butter cake. In my other video, you can go to my channel and watch. I made sponge cake. That one I use oil. You will not use butter, you use oil. So I didn't use everything. You can see I didn't use everything. So probably I will use the remaining for my chin chin, because I want to make the chin chin. I want to make much. So this is my sugar, because I'm used to my sugar, so I know the quantity. Even if I don't measure it, I know the quantity to use. But for you, you're going to measure it. If you are new to baking cake, you're going to measure it. But for me, I already know that half of 250 gram of butter, I know what to use. So this is my sugar. I'm not going to measure it. But for you, you can, depending on how sweet you want it to be. If you want the cake to be sweet, like very sweet, you can use 2 cups of sugar. But me, I don't want it to be too sweet. I don't want it to look like, so I will just use, I know how to measure it. But if you don't want it to be too sweet, you can use 1 cup. But if you want it to be too sweet, you can use 2 cups. But if you don't want it to be too sweet, you can use 1 cup, depending on your choice. So after you whisk your butter, the next thing you're going to add is your sugar. Don't know if you guys can see me. Let me turn the camera well. I don't know if you guys can see me actually. So I don't want the cake to be too sweet. So let me shift the chair, guys, so you guys can see me very well. Okay. I'm trying to set the camera very well so you guys can see me. I don't know. I'm using 360 rotating camera, so it's just capturing my face. I don't want to capture what I'm doing here, but I'm trying for you guys to see what I'm doing. You're welcome. Thanks for watching. Here we're baking cake. This is the most difficult part, whisking your butter. So let's continue. So another method of doing this is that you can decide to blend. You just pour in your butter and then your sugar, your egg, and then you blend once and for all. It won't even take you like 2 minutes. You're done with all this whisk, 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 whisk. Actually, my blender is here, but I don't even know why I'm not using it. I'm supposed to use blender since there is light. So I'll just use my blender and do it. So we are making butter cake. You whisk your sugar and your butter until it turns pale white. Like the butter will not be as yellowish as it was before. And the more succulent the butter become, the more so as I was saying, guys, sorry for the distraction. So your butter is going to rise. Look at it. Can you see our butter, guys? Can you see the texture? At it. So that's why you must master your measurement, because you can get used too much butter. By the time the butter now rise after whisking, you could imagine what you're going to get. I think we are actually getting there now. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. This is a part you should mix and mix and mix and continue to mix. So now the next thing we're going to introduce is our egg. I'll be using 3 eggs. For this recipe, we'll be using 3. Whoosh. My egg almost break. So this is our egg. We'll be using 3. Babe, how far are you learning? Next time, you're the one that will be our cake for us. So, guys, this is it. That's our okay. So lovely. We don't want it to be too sweet, right? At this point, we're going to introduce our flavor. This is our flavor, vanilla flavor. This is too good. Yeah. My flavor is almost finished. Let's just add it. I wanted to use the remaining for my cake. I mean, chin chin. So, guys, this is the texture we have here. So, please do well to like and subscribe, please. I actually reduced the butter, guys. I don't know if you guys saw me doing that. Reason I reduced the butter is not because the butter is too much, but because of the vanilla flavor. I wanted to use this vanilla flavor for both my chin chin and my cake. But for the fact that I ran out of flavor and I've added everything into the batter, our batter mixture, which is the cake mixture. So I just scoop out some so that at least it will give my chin chin that vanilla like feeling. So, guys, at this point, I'm adding our milk. This is our milk. Like I said, I've already mastered my measurement. So, but for you that is a novice or you just trying to learn how to bake cake, you got to use your measuring cup. So you can measure 1 cup of milk. Yeah. Hmm. So guys, at this point, you're gonna be mixing your sugar and your milk. We added milk now. But what will happen now is that I will have to blend this. Reason because I want to have that smooth batter because that egg will make your batter separate. So when you add milk, some people they add their flour and then they add milk gradually. But for me, whichever one you do it, the only time you're going to get your cake wrong is when you over mix, which is after adding your flour and then you keep mixing and mixing and mixing. Wherever mixing exercise you want to do it when you added your butter, your sugar, and your milk or your egg. Once you introduce the flour, please don't over mix. If not, you're not going to have that cake feeling. It's not going to turn out right. You understand? So that you won't feel you're baking cake and it's semovita or amala you are doing, because that's the texture it's going to give you. It's not going to look like you're doing cake. It's going to give you one kind texture that is bad, because I've done it before, so I actually know what I'm talking about. So at this point, you see the egg, which is my batter, totally separates from the milk. I intentionally did this to show you people. So if you don't want this to happen, you can see, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. You can see the milk, right? So if you guys don't want this kind of thing to happen, so what you do is that after you put your butter, you put your milk, your egg, then put your flour. Then once after you put your flour, then you now add your milk gradually. So you won't have this separating um recipe. So everything will blend. You understand? So now I'll have to blend this so that the milk and the butter will blend together. I intentionally did this to show you guys that if you do this kind of mistake, this is what you get. But in case you get this kind of thing, it can be corrected. The only thing is just that blend. Put it in your blender and then blend. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, please. So guys, So right now, we're going to blend. So guys, here we have our smooth. Look at it, guys. Got it, guys. We have it very smooth now. Nothing is flipping off again. You know, one thing is just that every mistake when you're making cake can be corrected. The only mistake that cannot be corrected is when you introduce your flour. You understand? And you overmix. Once you overmix and you keep mixing, sorry, your cake is not going to turn out right and there is no correction. You just wasted that ingredient. So now look at what we have here. Look at what we have here compared to what we had before. So I'm not rushing. That's why I'm teaching you guys step by step. Sorry. I always do this because I love tasting what I'm doing. So now, the next thing is for us to introduce our flour. I want you guys to see. So I want to stop the camera from rotating so you guys can actually see me very well. See what I'm doing. Good. I believe you guys can see it now. Okay. So we have this now well mixed. This is our flour. We're not going to use everything actually. So please, every time you want to introduce your flour, make sure you sieve because of some particles. You understand? Please don't skip that. Make sure you sieve. So this is the cup I normally use. This is the cup I normally use. Since I already know the measurement of my butter, everything, so I just use this. Don't worry, guys. Our cake is going to turn out beautiful. So now I am sieving. I've made this cake video before. It's in my channel. You can watch it also. I'm only filming because I actually want to make cake today and do our rice. After this cake, we'll be cooking rice. But that one, probably I'm going to record it and you guys will watch it in my channel. The sieve net is not wide enough. That's why I'm using my hand. All this process doesn't take up to 10 minutes. But because I'm talking, the only time it takes at least 40 minutes is when your batter is on the fire. But all the adding of sugar and everything, it doesn't take 10 minutes. But because I'm talking, so I will go with the second cup. I'm using 2 cups. But because we have our butter here, our butter is much here. So we might go like 2.5 cups, but let's just do 2 first. Let's see how it goes. Let's see the consistency of the whole thing. If I'm not satisfied with the consistency, I'll add a little flour. Remember, we're still going to make chin chin. So we have a whole lot today. But if I can't go live when I'm doing my chin chin, probably I'm going to film. Then you guys will watch it. You guys will watch it on my channel. So the next thing now is to add our baking soda and our baking powder. This is it, 2 cups. These 2 cups. This is my baking. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is baking soda. I love baking soda. I love it. So we are adding baking soda. Some people don't care. They don't add it. But I just choose to add it because there is the consistency it gives me. It gives me one kind of feeling that I love. Which if I don't use it, I won't feel that. So that is why I do love to incorporate baking soda to it. You don't need to add too much. Little goes a long way. You see it? Goes a long way. This is my baking powder here. This is our baking powder. What is it? Like if you notice, I'm not using anything like measuring spoon. I'm already used to it, so I know what it's gonna give me. I know the measuring. But for you that you're not used to it, you use half tablespoon of this of baking powder. Please, the soda, don't use it too much. If you use baking soda too much, what is going to do is that your cake will not. That's the That's what I noticed too, depending on the quantity of flour you want to use. But this one you can use 1 tablespoon, depending on how big the spoon is. But normal tablespoon, half is okay. Half tablespoon is okay for the baking powder. Then you mix. If you have your milk powder, you can add it right here. If you want to add your salt, you can add your salt. But I hardly add salt to it. I hardly. So once you have mixed very well like this, what you do is that this is our blended butter, sugar, and egg. This is it. So at this point, you don't need this again. You don't need this whisk again. Because whisk, once you add your flour and then you use whisk, what it's going to do is that it's going to help you mix very well. And you wouldn't want to do that, right? Because if you overmix, you're not going to get that cake consistency. So I'm introducing I hope you guys can see me very well. Some people will tell you add it gradually, add it gradually. Either you add it gradually or you don't add it gradually. To me, it doesn't do anything as far as you know what you're doing. But to a novice, add it gradually. Because I know what it can give me. The reason they said add it gradually is that so that you will not have that thick eba consistency. You understand? So you can see, guys. And now one thing is that there is a rule. There is how you are going to mix. No, you're not going to mix like you are turning wherever. When it comes to this kind of thing, what you do is that you roll and then wrap it. You roll and then wrap it so that you won't overmix. We must not overmix this thing, please. You understand? This is how you're going to do. Don't turn like this. No. This is how you're going to do it. And as I can see now, our consistency is still well. I don't like this consistency. Some people use this consistency. So I'm still going to add flour to it. Then I will add more milk. The trick here is that don't overmix. That's all. Don't overmix. So I still need more of flour. That shows we are almost using 3 cups. Yeah, 3 cups. Don't worry, you guys is going to see the outcome. It's going to turn out right. You guys will see it. We have our 1 cup of flour here now. I might not use everything, but let's add it. At this point, I add it gradually because I've introduced it before. Just that I've not attained my desired consistency. So you wrap it in. You do. At this point, I still need more flour because I don't want the cake to be too small. Let me add a little baking soda to it, baking powder. Since we've added more flour, so we got to add little of this. It's okay, just little. Then what do we do now? We roll and what? Wrap it in. Now I'm beginning to have a thick consistency. But that will not be a problem because I'm still going to add a little of milk so that it will not be too thick. I hope you guys can see how I'm turning it. You don't turn like this. No. By this, there is no how you're going to overmix. Let's add a little milk to it. I think I'm okay with this. Yes, guys, we are okay with this. Everything has actually mixed very well. Look at, guys. This is the consistency we have. And I'm okay with this consistency. It tastes nice, guys. It tastes great. So we actually use 2.5 cup of flour, almost 3 cups because this is just the one remaining. So now what we'll do now is that what we pour everything into our cake pan. So guys, this is my cake pan. This is my cake pan. This is 6 inches cake pan, right? Now what we are doing here, we're not doing cake using oven. No, we are doing cake without oven. What are we using? We're using gas. Funny, right? We're using gas to do this. So, and this is my salt. This is my salt. So you have to pour your salt. Now, the reason this salt is as dark as it is because I've used it over and over again. You understand? I've been using it. So, and as far as It's just to clean or from overheating so that your pot will not get damaged easily. That's why we put salt. Some people use sand. Some people make use of sand, but I make use of salt. You understand? So I'll just pour this salt now into my preheated pot. My pot is already on fire, on a low heat. So I'll just pour this now. So once I'm done, I'll have to clean the, sorry guys, okay, I'm trying to turn my camera so it can rotate for you guys. Good. So I will wash this my 6 inches pan and then I'll be right back. So guys, I'm back. I've cleaned my pan. You can see it very clean now. And this is my clean towel I'm using to, are you guys learning? So I'm using to clean the, I don't want traces of water. Please let the towel be clean, please. You wouldn't want to eat cake with dirt. So now it's thoroughly clean, right? I'm gonna put it down and then pour in our batter. But mind you, we don't want our cake to stick to the pan. So what we're going to do is I will add a little oil. We have to grease the pan. So please, little oil. You don't want much oil. So we're going to rub it all over the pan. You rub it all over the pan. And then you add little flour. All this is just to prevent it from sticking. You don't want your cake to stick. So what you're going to do is that you're going to do it this way. Hope you guys can see me. Good. Now this is what it should look like. You understand? And then you now pour in your batter. Doing it like this, your cake can never stick to the pan. So this is our batter. If you want it, if you feel like your batter is too thick, you can add milk to it. I normally don't add water. I've not introduced water to my cake. I use milk, you understand? To bring down the consistency, I use milk. But to me, I'm okay with this consistency. I'm very okay with it. So what do? I hope you guys can see me. We'll pour it in. Remember, we have our salt in the preheated pot. So we need to scoop out everything because flour is very expensive. So we don't have to waste any of it. Scoop everything thoroughly. Ah, this is so sweet. It's so good. So good, guys. So now we are almost done. This is it. Then you have to do it like this. So that in case there is air, the butter can escape the air. That's the reason we do it like this. So guys, this is our butter. Now our butter is going into the fire. So guys, we're back. So okay, should I show you guys the the cake? We have a long way to go, so there will not be any need for that. Okay, let me just show you guys. So guys, we're in the kitchen right now. You can see. Let me rotate this thing. Okay. So guys, this is our cake. This is it. You can see it, right? This is it. What am I using? Am I using oven? No, I'm using gas. So guys, let's wait in the next 45 minutes. So right now I'll be preparing for the chin chin. I want to make chin chin. So I love licking this thing, like including my daughter. She loves licking it, though it's not good to be licking it like this. Don't mind me, guys. Hold on. This is our milk. Baby, where are you? You're lying down? Why are you rushing? Who is pursuing you? So, guys, the next thing now is, okay, let me check the time. Okay, this is 3. No, this is 4:15, 4:16. So in the next 45 minutes, we're going to check our cake and let's see how it goes. So now let's start with the making of chin chin. Okay. So guys, if you started this life with me, you will remember that we have 2 butter before. The one that is already mixed with sugar, and then this one. Understand? So guys, I'm using this. This is butter already. Baby, don't you think this flour should be too sweet? Oh, it's already mixed with sugar. Hmm? So guys, you want to mix now. Please, this chin chin. Only me no go feed one. You come and join me. This is just my butter, my flour, my sugar.
Yeah, that's not yet. Mix.
Maka wakare. Okay. So guys, I'm going to add my nutmeg. This is my nutmeg. Not too much, please. Little goes a long way. That nutmeg will give it one kind of aroma, and the feeling will be so great. You will know that yes, you are eating chin chin. That nutmeg there transform the whole story. So guys, this is our flour. This is it. You can see it's much. I just want to have it around. You can use it for snack. You can just snack with it, you know. Like if you are here, guys, you will know that wow, the smell is already a top notch. I love adding egg to my chin chin. 2 egg is okay. Two eggs is okay. Yeah. With this, you will have a rich chin chin, richer than the one you will find out there. Sometimes homemade is kind of good. Homemade, because you are the one that made your food, your snack. You know what you added. You see, the egg is already bringing everything together. So guys, we are already having this. Voila! This is it. Yeah. This is the bowl we use for the cake. So I just want to, take some flour to scoop it and clean it. Okay. So I'm not doing anything strange here. Guys, I forgot to add my baking powder. You see? Mistake in baking. But it can be corrected anyway. Yes, guys. So we now have to mix very well because we are adding our this thing very late. So please avoid this mistake. You're not supposed to mix and mix and mix before you add your baking powder or baking soda. Baby, come and see this quantity. Is it okay? I should add. Come and see the quantity. Are you camera shy? Nobody's seeing you. Come. The way I gave you food, you did not eat. So don't disturb me, please. Mhm. So let's add in our milk. So guys, I hope you can watch. I hope you are seeing us. Oof. This is awesome, guys. It tastes good. But I need more milk. Which of your mother milk? Mm-hmm. We are mixing and mixing and mixing and mixing. I'm gonna add a little flour to it. Shut. Hmm? So guys, look at what we have here. Look at it, guys. You see that nutmeg? It changed the entire taste and the smell, like the aroma. Let me not call it smell, aroma. Take the milk and drink it. So guys, it's time for us to flatten it and then cut. Okay, not try to. Wait. So I just want to clear this parlor, the table, so that I can make use of the table. This is our remaining milk. I think we'll use up to half. This is our remaining nutmeg. This nutmeg, please don't do chin chin without this nutmeg. You won't like it. No, leave it, leave it. I'll not send you. Take and rinse it.
Yeah, Mama.
So guys, now that we have a clean table, baby, where is stretcher that I'm going to use to stretch this butter? Whew. I'll put it in the sink. Just carry this one and drop it. There is no clean. She didn't really show up, so unlike the other, she didn't really show up. Sure. So guys, I'll send you away now. You will see that our cake and our chin chin turns out like Livia. So now we are done mixing. Nice now. So guys, this is it. This is part of the chin chin batter. So look at what we have here. Hmm? She, I don't know if this can do it. This can do it now. So guys, I don't have my roller here, so I can actually make use of this. So right. So go on, Pina. You don't want to show now. There anyway. So guys,
saying, I'm so tired, please. Someone should give me drugs.
So guys, this is it. So babe, that thing, have you been able to get it? You search for it now, beg. They give you small chance. You want to do anyhow. You cannot come and just stay here without doing anything. But you come and disturb me. You just want to create a scene. Yeah, guys. Why they shout like this? Is it ball? You see, I actually fasted today. And be complaining. You have to be like me. Anything I see. Don't complain. Once I know there is no other alternative. Abi baby. Okay. Don't worry, even if they merge together, immediately they enter oil, they will separate. That's just the truth there. That it. So is our chin chin. I'm super tired. Which one? Ababi, I'm saying that it's not even much. People check. Check me on your phone. Did you receive a notification that I'm live? Hmm? Hmm? Good.